For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsals and family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we're dropping a coin making method. Now it has been a sizzling minute since I posted a method. It has been quite some time, but we are back with another coin making method on the channel. Now honestly, I don't know whether this is going to be the last coin making method or not. The way I decided is if the video does well, so go down and drop a like if you want another method. If not, this will be the final coin making method. If you want more though, please be sure to leave a like on the video. I've got a couple other ones I can post, but this one is doing quite well. Alrighty boys, step number one, let's get straight into this. Step number one, we need 100,000 training points. I know that sounds like a huge number, but really it's not that crazy bad, to be honest with you guys. Training right now is a 1.3 or a 1.4 CPT. That means you're spending between 130 to 140k on the training. So here are the two filters that I like to look at. The first one is 96 overall cards. You want your 96s for a price of around 50,000 coins or less. We're going to filter all down by literally just all offense and all defense. As you guys will see on the filter right now, we are literally seeing the newest cards when we go by all offense and all defense, just with the broad 96 to 97. So that's actually kind of wild. We are going to use this filter to hopefully get a 96 for a price of around 50,000 coins. If we don't find one, the draft cards for the 95s are actually really nice as well. As you guys will see right here, you want to find your 95 overall players for a price of around 35k or less. There's a Trey Wades right here, which is incredible. We'll probably buy that card in just a second. But moving on over to the all offense section, again, we're going to see good cards. We're going to see players at a cheap price. Looking like there's not any great all offense cards, but let me show you a couple of the snipes that I got off camera. So yeah, in the my bid section, you guys can see I got these 95s for 27k. I'm going to go ahead and quick sell both of the cards. We'll probably find about two more 95 overall players. And once we're in that situation, we'll have 100,000 training points we will have just gotten. In fact, a little bit more than 100,000 training points. So the 95s right there, we quick sell. Let's go get that. I believe it was Trey Wayne's 95. And I'll go find one more, and then we're going to be able to get started with the method. Alrighty boys, we've got ourselves Trey Wayne's. We also picked up a Team of the Week 95 overall player. And once I bought all those cards, I only spent a total of 125k. Now the main reason why that was so cheap is because I was able to find two of my 95s up for a really good deal. All you guys want to do is get 100,000 training points for under 140k. Once you're in that situation, you're going to be able to open this pack up 40 times, which is just awesome. We're going to rip this pack 40 times, and I will see you guys once I do that. We're spending all the trading we did just end up getting. We get a bit over 100k. Typically, you're going to be a little bit over 100,000. So let's rip this pack right here, and let's start to do stuff with the cards we end up getting and turn these cards into profit and a ton of value. Now, quick tip, when you guys are opening this pack up, you're really going to want to spammo. I don't really care what card I get. I'll take a look at the player that I ended up getting in my item binder. So I open up the pack and I'm spamming now. I'm not really all that concerned about the player. Sometimes I'll see whether there's lights. Sometimes I'll see whether there's not lights. But at the end of the day, it's not that really that big of a deal. We'll see the player in our item binder. It doesn't really matter if we see them right now when we're opening the pack. So I will see you guys once I've spent all the training we did just end up getting. And that is a whole ton of training points. That is 100,000 training points. In fact, it's about 102,000 training if I'm not mistaken. I will see you guys once I have ripped all those training points. Hopefully we get some solid pulls, but it's all about variety. You want a whole variety of pulls. You want 85s, you want 83s, because we're going to use all these cards in some sets that I will show you guys in just a second. All right, boys, here are the players that we have in our item binder. We're going to go by newest. I have yet to see these cards. I don't know how good they were. It felt like we got quite a few lights. So let's go through this and let's see how well we did. Row number one looks pretty bad. Row number two, we have a 92 and a 91. We'll take it right there, and a 93 Ronnie Lott. That's actually a really good row. At the middle part of the pack opening, it didn't seem like we were doing all that good. As we go through this, it looks like we have a 93 overall Jack Youngblood. That's really nice right there. And then the starting point was not good at all. We have 39 cards in the binder, and now let me show you guys what I'm going to do with these players. So here's what we do. We go on over to our sets. We go on over to Ultimate Legends. We're going to the Ultimate Legend Exchange, and we are going to focus on a couple of sets in here. But essentially how this works is I do one of these sets, and then when I open the pack up, I either get an 89, a 93, or a 97 overall when it comes to the version of the Ultimate Legend set that we want to do. So for example, if I wanted Jerry Rice, I come in here, I do this set, we're putting legend players into that. We did just get legend players from the reroll, so that's why this method works well. Now there's really two options when it comes to doing these sets. You can take the risky option, or you can take the less risky option. Now the risky option right here is Jerry Rice. As you guys will see, we're getting one of these three cards. The 89, he's not selling for a ton, he's selling for around 25k. The 90, it's pretty solid, they're selling for around 45 to 50k. You'll notice that's a common price for a lot of the 93s. And then the 97, if you pull that, you gonna get 500,000 coins. That is absolutely wild, and that is the more risky approach. But the less risky approach is going in here, and we're gonna go ahead and do Lawrence Taylor. Now, the reason why Lawrence Taylor is less risky is because when we take a look at the 93, he is selling for almost 100,000 coins. So your floor is so much higher with Lawrence Taylor. Also, taking a look at the 89, it's not selling for a whole ton, but you don't have that huge profit potential. The 97, he's selling for 170k. So with this set right here, the Lawrence Taylor, if we do this one, we have a 2/3 chance at getting a card that is selling for around 100k, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do in the video is we'll probably do one Lawrence Taylor, and we'll probably do one Jerry Rice, depending on how lucky we get on each of them. We'll do LT to start with, and usually what's going to happen is when you guys open the pack up 39 or 40 times, you're going to be in a situation where you can do the sets 2 times. Now, going on into the sets right here, let's actually look at what is required. So 83 to 84 overall legends, you're going to need 7 of these cards. It looks like we pulled quite a few of them. We pulled 17, so we have more than enough to go ahead and do the set twice. That's perfect right there. Next up, we have our 85 to 86s. This is a situation where sometimes you don't have enough. As you guys can see, it looks like we have 9 of these cards, so we're going to have to go ahead and buy one of these players another time. And then 87 to 88s in here, it looks like we have more than enough of these cards. Essentially, what I'll probably do is I'll go ahead and sell an 88, and we'll be in a situation where we can end up completing the set one more time. So Lawrence Taylor, we're doing this set right here. I'm not opening up with a pack just yet. We'll open that up in just a second. But now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the Jerry Rice one. Let's see if we can get lucky. Let's see if we can pull a 97. That would be awesome if we get a 97 and we get the rings right here for Jerry Rice. But let's put in the 83 and 84s. Typically, you're going to have enough of these when you open the pack up in enough quantity like I ended up doing. And then with those 83s, we'll go on ahead and we'll sell them off and we'll be able to buy another 85. I'm going to quickly buy one through the auction block right here. And then all we need to do is put in those 87s and we're in a great situation. Now, depending on how the packs work out for you, sometimes maybe you need to buy a couple of 85s or you need to buy 4 of them. It really just depends what type of situation you're in. But if you're in that situation, then it means that you pulled extra 87s or extra 88s, and we can just use those cards to sell off and then just pay for the 85. So here we go. The Jerry Rice set is complete. The Lawrence Taylor set is complete. And now let's get into opening the packs. Alrighty, boys. We are going to start it off with the LT one right here. Just show me a 93. I'll take a 97, but a 93 right here, it would be perfect. I would happily take a 93 right here out of the pack. Remember, at this point, we have spent 125k. We have these packs. We have those other cards in our binder, and we're starting it off with LT. Can we get the rings right here? That'd be incredible if we do. Don't see any rings, but it looks like we're getting the 93 overall Lawrence Taylor. So that is why this pack right here is one of my favorites to do, because this 93, he is coming out of the packs really, really often. So getting a 93, it puts us in a great situation. We have 100,000 coins right there, just under 100k, and now we're literally working with house money. We've already made our coins back. This is basically a free pack to open up. If we get the rings, we just made a ton of coins on this. Can we get the rings? Oh, I do not see the rings. It looks like we pulled an 89 overall Jerry Rice. So we have our 93, we have our 89. That's not really all that lucky of a pack opening, to be honest with you guys. I would probably recommend that you maybe do the LT twice, but now here's what I'm going to do. I'm quickly going to get rid of these 83s, the 89s, and the 88s, because realistically, I'm probably not selling those cards up on the block. We're just going to quick sell these lower overall cards that I probably don't plan on selling. It looks like right now they're going for around 13k trading at about a 1.3 CPT in terms of how much value we have right here in trading. Let's just say it's 15k. Next up, Lawrence Taylor. We get about 90,000 coins when it comes to the 93. Add that up to the total. We're already over 100,000 coins. Jerry Rice right here. Add another 20k. That is going to be incredible. We're already in the profit section by quite a little bit, and we have two 93s, a 92, a 91, and a 90 to sell off. So 93 Ronnie Lott, add on 30k right there. 93 Jack Youngblood, tack on probably around 30,000 coins right there. You guys will see in the bottom left corner, the coin count is just slowly adding up. Let's say Marshall Yonda for around 20k. We'll say Lin Swan is probably around 10 to 15,000. It looks like he's up for around 19. And then we'll say 10k right there for Dan Marino. So off of this method, we are making over 100,000 coins in literally just a few minutes. It's a super easy method. It's going to make you coins almost every single time. Let's say, for example, we didn't pull the LT. We would be subtracting around 70k from how much we made. And even in that situation, we would still be profiting. Let's say we pulled the 97 Jerry Rice, then we're doing even better than that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, scroll down and leave a like. It helps the channel out so very much, and I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, boys, I am out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.